My name is Kai, and I came out tonight because at 17, I feel like it's important to know what I want to do with my life. And when my mom told me about this, because she's like long-term friends with Taisha, I thought it was a good idea to jump on the opportunity. I learned that there's no age restriction to knowing what path you want to take. Like, you can do that at any age, at any time. She mentioned that you could be an entrepreneur, and I think that's the correct way everyone should go, because you shouldn't have a boss. You should be your own boss and take charge of your own life.
Well, my name is Andrea, and Miss Tai has been tutoring me since 7th grade, and I needed like a lot of help. And those long nights at like the kitchen table, they really paid off, because now I'm taking calculus. Yeah, and I'm doing really well. It's been fun, actually. Started to even like math more since Miss Tai came into my life. I just finished the 9th grade. I'm gonna go into 10th. And I didn't get my schedule yet, so I don't know what classes I'll have, but I hope it's fun. It's kind of tough, but it's really fun. My teacher, he goes kind of fast, but I actually get it now because of all the basics and the foundation that Ms. Tai helped me with. I was thinking about civil engineering, agricultural engineering, environmental engineering. Really want to do something to help better the environment. I think science and math are a good way to do that. And I think it's really important because that way you know, and you're not kind of scrambling to figure it out, and you're just going to pick any old career. I think it's important to really just think about all the pros and cons and everything now.
Hi, my name is Olenka Daramola. I'm 17-year-old, and I came out today to just discover opportunities. I think it is extremely important so you can build the tools now so that when you get older, you have the tools to start your career. If you start them now and don't wait till later, it would be more likely that you'd be successful in the future. Most appealing about the event tonight is that there were many career ambassadors that were extremely helpful in explaining to me how they started their career, how they became entrepreneurs, how they went forth into the world and just were successful people. It was very informative and very educating for me, and now I can take these skills and I can use them in my future.
My name is Esosa Gadaro, and I came out to support Tai. I've known Tai for a few years now, and I love what she's doing in terms of exposing the youth and all the community around why it's so important for folks to learn early on what they want to do. Because if they don't focus now on it, it's going to be really difficult as they get older, because you don't want to spend all this money and time when the wrong university focusing on the wrong subject when you can do that now and expose themselves to new opportunities even earlier.
Hi, so my name is Brian Cunningham. I'm here tonight to support my good friend and author of this amazing book that focuses kids on career choices that they can make as they get older. I think the takeaway is really, for me and for the young people in particular, that there's so many different career opportunities that they can get into, and that they can connect with these people who are real people that look just like them, and actually find out some advice, intangible advice on how they can move forward, select a career, pursue their passions, and become productive citizens in this city. Well, you know, there's a mix, right? I think there's an approach of telling young people to find their careers early, and some who say they find it later on. I think the most important thing that I would stress as a potential father is to find your passion and to pursue that passion, because that passion is what drives you. Sometimes folks find themselves having a career very early, but later on switching that career because they finally identified their cause for living. So I always encourage no matter when it is, but to find your passion most importantly.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Reul Matthew. I am a custom tailor / designer. I designed the beautiful suit that Tai is wearing today. My company name is Igami Collection. We do custom tailoring, bespoke tailoring for men and women. We build designs from scratch. We let our clients participate in the construction and the design of their own outfits. So it's a very interactive process. We also give styling tips. She talked about the importance of having a career in school. Like me, I started off in school, went to college, worked in corporate America before doing this business, and the importance of following your passion. So I left corporate America to go ahead and start this business. So I think all of that is very important, and already planting those seeds in these young kids' mind that there's no right or wrong way. You know, some people go through careers, some people start their own businesses. It's about following your passion and having a plan, which is the most important thing. It's not just doing it blindly. It's being calculated and taking strategic risks. Takeaway point from tonight is education is important, but also follow your dreams.
My name is Kai, and I came here actually with my daughter, who is a high school student, and I thought that this was a good avenue for her to be here. The norm is usually when a lot of kids go to college, they still haven't chosen a career, or they end up going into careers that they didn't even study in college. And I think that it's very important to grasp what you want to do at a young age, because I think that it'll get you a little bit further along, and you'll actually be able to kind of catapult your career if you decide from junior high school or high school what career you want.
Oh, good evening. My name is Golda Smith, and I had to come out tonight to support Tai. She assisted me and my family so much in helping my daughter prepare for the specialized high school admission test, and just helping us navigate that entire process. So when I learned that she wrote a book, I had to get a copy, and when I discovered she was having this event here tonight, it was absolutely a must that I attend. One takeaway is the power of networking, and it's something that I've known before, but it's always great to have that reinforcement, and just coming out and meeting other people and sharing your story, because everyone has a story to share, and someone will always be inspired and motivated by it.
My takeaway moment was just basically understanding that the youths need to understand that career preparation starts at a very young age. We can't wait for them to go in high school or even in college to start preparing for their future. It needs to start now. It needs to start in middle school and probably even younger than that. So the biggest takeaway is the earlier we get them engaged in the process of creating their futures, the better possibility it is for them to have tremendous success.
My name is Chris Reul. I'm a matchmaker and a relationship coach, entrepreneur, and I'm a good friend of Tai. We're a part of a mastermind group called the Focus Group under Julian Gordon. And we are all entrepreneurs, and we support each other. And Tai is somebody that we share a lot of similar values. We value education, and we value investing in the future. And so education opens up doors, and anything that she's doing around something that I'm also passionate about, I'm going to come out and support. So that's why I'm here. My takeaway is that, you know, we all are here for some reason, and so our journey is to figure out, like, why am I here? And once you find out what's that thing that you're here, what's your purpose, you have to follow it. And if you follow it, doors open and opportunities come for you because you're giving to other people, and you're following your purpose. So that's my main takeaway from what she said tonight.
Okay, my name is Reul Walsh, and I came out today for the book signing of this wonderful book by Tai Abrams, and I just wanted to ask some questions about different careers and what I want to become when I get older. I learned that if you work hard and do your best, you can accomplish anything.
Hi, my name is Cort. I'm a second-year medical student at NYU School of Medicine, and I've known Tai for about 2 years now. I worked with her during a nonprofit experience that I had, working with underserved kids in the Bronx, and she really, really inspired me. And we really connected over both being from East Flatbush and being students of color that didn't really feel like we had the support we needed getting to where we wanted to go. I felt that I didn't know enough people to help me get where I needed to be, and I didn't have enough connections. So being here tonight is really about, now that I'm in a situation where my advice can help others, where I know enough to help others get where they need to be, where I have enough of a network to connect others to a network, I want to be there and I want to help do that, and I want to help provide that for others. Tai is just amazing. She's inspiring. She's doing what I want to do when I get to that point, and it's really great to see that you can work hard, you can be smart, you can get out, and you can come right back and make a real impact. So just seeing her work and seeing the amazing things she's doing and seeing how inspiring she is to all these kids, it really makes me just want to redouble my efforts on giving back and becoming part of this community again.
My name is DJ Breeze. I'm Brianna Baptiste, and I came out here to show my love and advocacy for Black women in STEM, and I'm also the DJ for tonight. Yes, I am part of the Black youth, and my goal is to help increase the number of Black women in STEM fields. Speaking to other people have helped me figure out a plan for myself of trying to figure out like the steps to get my career. Since I already had a plan in my brain, it'll just get me more detailed. Well, since I was young, I wanted to be an astrophysicist or a programmer.
Hi, my name is Tanisha Hill, and this is my daughter, Amira Archibald, and we came out tonight to support Tai Abrams. We met her about a year ago when we attended one of the workshops that she was hosting for parents to coach them on how to get their children into top high schools. And my daughter took a diagnostics test, and I was just blown away by the wealth of information that she had to present to the community of parents that were there, and I was sold day one on her program. And I'm proud to say that this coming September, next month actually, my daughter will be enrolled in her SHSAT prep course, and she's heading to the 6th grade, so it'll actually be more of like an enrichment program to start out with, and then I believe in the 7th grade is when she'll start focusing more on SHSAT. It's important to start focusing on careers and actually careers and interest as well that can possibly lead into careers when your child is young. Honestly, I've started prepping my daughter with a lot of activities and exposure since she was 2 years old. So I'm not sure, if everyone does that or not, but it was just something that was near and dear to my heart because you really do have to stay focused and not just focus completely on academics, but more of being well-rounded. So a lot of the activities that I do, I try to create some type of like tangible examples for my daughter so she can, find what it is that she's passionate about. And it's definitely much better to start earlier rather than later, so then you have the opportunity for more exposure to see what your interests are, so then that way when you finally do get to college, you can kind of like streamline your choices and save money, and not just the money, but also deepen the experiences as well. So I actually pre-ordered the book. And I told Tai that I did not want her to mail it and that we would actually come to her book signing. And I have to say, I am sick. I have a cold and my asthma has been bothering me for the past few days. But we came from Manhattan and came out to Brooklyn and said that we were not going to miss this book signing event because it was very important. And it's definitely something that's needed in our communities. And I also wanted to purchase the book because I don't just want my daughter to hear it from me. I also would love for her to hear it from other people and, be able to see other people's successes and what that looks like in terms of a life map or a roadmap.
My name is Tai Abrams, and I am the author of Who Am I? An A to Z Career Guide for Teens. And tonight, right here at Brooklyn Commons, I had my official book launch. There were over 100 people here to celebrate this momentous occasion in my career, and I'm super excited to bring this valuable information to the youth. So the biggest piece of information that I provided the audience with is the fact that about 65% of the jobs, as we know it, will not exist in the next 10 to 20 years. So the careers that we're kind of selling to our children through the school system may actually look different. So I really wanted to leave the audience with the push towards innovation and entrepreneurial thinking. And a lot of folks, found that eye-opening, but they found it exciting because their youth can now move forward with a little bit more information around how they can craft the career of their dreams. I was overwhelmed with the amount of people who came out. I mean, I'm still trying to think through why. I mean, I know I'm very well loved and very well supported, so I love that. But I think even beyond that, I think people are looking for answers. I think they're trying to really think through how can they go about school and careers more effectively so that we're not spending thousands of dollars to not really know whether or not you're going to gain job placement. So I was excited to be able to be the facilitator of that conversation and to really move the needle on how we're thinking through academic, career, and financial success. I had about 15 to 20 ambassadors. These were folks who are in my network from a variety of industries, people in the finance industry, media industry, folks who are artists, folks who are creators, entrepreneurs, and they were able to actually mentor the youth and provide a few lessons learned around what they did to establish their level of career success. And the reality is, a lot of times we are going to shift careers time and time again, so we don't want to get attached to one title or one brand or one company. But we do want to be open to kind of like the evolution of a career path. And these career ambassadors were able to paint that picture. I had a teen DJ, by the way. Shout out to Brianna, who did a phenomenal job of DJing the event. I really want to celebrate teens who are already operating in their passions and who are building valuable skills. And for her, as a middle schooler, she was able to DJ this event for over 100 people. That's a big deal. I also had a cake, beautiful cake that had the book cover on top of it, so everyone had a chance to just have a little bit of sweets, to go with the evening. So it was a nice topping off to the event. And then we also did a few testimonials. So I had folks who have read the book and who have something to offer around moving the needle on how we think about careers. They were able to come to the front and impart some words of wisdom with the audience. The suit that I'm wearing right now was made by Igami Collection. The young man's name is Reul Matthew, and he started off in corporate because he was doing what he thought he had to do until he really figured out that he wanted to follow his passion. So he was able to, of course, build a whole company around designing custom tailored suits for business people, folks in different industries and beyond. But he remembered that when he was younger, he used to sew clothes. He used to put clothes together, design things. Like, this was the core root of his passion. So he was able to find his career centered around something that he already loved doing. Oh, they loved the space. Everyone was like, this was an amazing ambiance. Wow, Tai, like, great venue. So that was really cool. So I love that people felt comfortable, they felt at home, and they felt that it was a good way to spend their Friday evening. I still got to find out how many I sold. There were at least 3 boxes sold. I mean, people were buying 5, 10 copies. I even got an offer for a purchase for a whole school. That would be at least 500 copies. So we did very well tonight. So I'm very excited about that, to kind of go back home and really count things and see how it all worked out. I want to say what's up to my mom. I want to say what's up to Miss Angela. I want to say what's up to Sean, the founder of What's Up New York. I want to say what's up to my sister, Candace and Crystal, who came out tonight, Miss Andrea. I mean, the Ginger Elliott. I mean, she was a phenomenal value add to the team tonight. I had so many people who helped to bring this vision together. And so I want to extend a huge what's up to those folks who really helped me to realize my dream tonight.